Hanging out with Rita Ora at St. John's Playhouse here on 99.7. And man, welcome back to the Bay.
Thank you for having me.
And exciting to have you here. A lot of big things going on. But before we even start, we have a brand new Giants fan, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. I went to see my first ever Giants game yesterday. It was so much fun. I think I gained about 50 million pounds.
Let me guess, garlic fries.
Yes, they're amazing. And the nachos, and the peanuts, and the beers, and the Bud Lights.
Now, here's the thing. I thought you were going to be good luck for the Giants.
I know.
And it didn't turn out quite as well as we had hoped.
I know. It was pretty bad yesterday.
Here's the deal, though. As a new Giants fan, next time you come, I guarantee they'll win.
It's all right, because you know what? I was just looking at the view was awesome. And the stadium, the energy was just incredible. And I've always heard about that stadium, so I wanted to just go and eat.
Well, it's definitely, of any place to see a baseball game in the country, I mean, we've definitely got the best food.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, I spent, I think, about $1,000 on merchandise.
Are you serious?
I bought just so much stuff. Like,
By the way, she had like the best seats in the whole damn place.
I know. I was literally right by the pit, like where the pitcher and the hitter was. I was behind the hitter, so I had a good view of the bump of the ass.
So that's always a plus. So who's your hookup? That's the first thing we need to know. Before we even get to the music or anything, we need the real important thing. Who is your hookup for those tickets? Because those are amazing.
I've been sworn to secrecy, but those tickets were literally incredible. I didn't even expect them. They was literally right by the cage.
Moral of the story, if you're a rock star, you get the best seats in the house everywhere.
I mean, hello.
That brings us to everything you've got going on right now. I mean, you are just, the momentum behind you right now is absolutely huge.
Thank you. Well, I guess I just really just didn't stop what I wanted to do. I think with my first record, which I never released here, this is really important for me kind of coming back around, because this is the first time I'm putting out an album out of Europe. So it's pretty important for me. This is like the moment of truth, and the movie and all this kind of stuff. I feel like now's the time that Rita Ora embraces her jungle.
Can we go back for a quick second?
Yeah.
What was it like the first time when you turned on, I guess, BBC One or whoever, and heard How We Do? I mean, did that just blow your mind?
Oh my, that made me so happy. I mean, I was actually in a car with my mum. I remember it perfectly, and it was playing on the radio, and I just told her to turn it up, and then we got stopped by the police because we looked like it was late at night, and I was like, that's my mum, who doesn't look like a criminal, and me, who's like young. I might be a criminal. No, I'm kidding. No, it was amazing. I came here 2.5 years ago to sing it for you guys.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little right now?
No, I'm gonna sing it for you guys later.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna do a little something out there, which I think, are we gonna? Yeah, we'll get that in there too. Yeah. So let's get to the current stuff that you've got going on. Obviously, the track with Calvin Harris,
yeah,
and the track with Iggy Azalea.
Yeah, I know, it's cool. Okay, so my track, I Will Never Let You Down, that was written and produced by Calvin Harris, was an incredible experience, kind of writing with somebody that knew me really well. And, that song was inspired by love and happiness and feeling good and being hopeful. And, I never really believed in the whole world of love until that moment. So it really made sense for me to put that song out. And the Iggy Azalea song, Black Widow, is like the opposite. It's like power, dominant females, two blondes are better than one, kind of beating the shit out of guys, That's always fun. That makes for a good Friday night. Exactly. So you guys haven't even seen the video yet. What's the video going to look like? Two hot girls beating up guys. And you didn't call me to be in the video. That's messed up. I heard you were busy. I'm, never too busy for you to beat me up, so it's okay. But we had samurai swords, so I don't know if you want to get beaten up with that. Okay, I'll wait till the next video. Next time you beat people up without any daggers or anything like that, I'm good to go. All right, cool. So the single's out right now, the track with Calvin Harris. What was it like working with him in studio? So the single is out right now, and it was amazing working with Calvin, because obviously he's made so many amazing songs, and he's such an amazing artist that to kind of have no pressure on the process of me and him writing, nobody knew that we were writing. We just did it out of, naturally. So it really made it so easy. I mean, it was the best decision really I made to work with him, because I opened up completely, and I wasn't embarrassed. How sometimes you get a bit embarrassed. I was honestly kind of enjoying the process. Is there a thing though when you're working with somebody that you know really well, where you just want to kill each other, or was it just kind of natural? Or because I know with me and like people that I know, like my other half, yeah,
We can't even do the dishes together without like being ready to murder each other. So
No, what? Do you know what this is? This was a moment where you pick your battles, you know. And obviously, I trust his ears completely. So I kind of was listening to him a lot, you know, comparing myself to what he knows and what he's heard and his knowledge of music.
in terms of other things you've got going on, obviously a bunch of fashion stuff. Roberto Cavalli, there's an entire ad campaign. And you looked absolutely ridiculously hot and fierce and fabulous and amazing.
Thank you so much. Well, you know, I think doing the Cavalli ad campaign was by far the coolest out of my usual world experience. You know, we put on an amazing blonde Marilyn inspired wig, and we really just had an amazing time getting. You know, I love dressing up, so for me, taking pictures is fine because I'm always dressed up anyway. So I love kind of embracing fashion and all of that stuff.
That was like, seriously, I saw the clips and like totally sexy, but like really tastefully done. Just really an amazing shoot.
Thank you. Good, because we spent all day on that shoot, so hopefully something good came out of it. But I mean, the Cavalli family is incredible. You know, they've been doing it for years. They've had every model under the sun, kind of in their campaign. So to have me was an honor.
Do you get approached to do a ton of stuff? And I'm sure you do. So that was kind of a stupid question, but the real get right down to it. Have people approached you with stuff where you're like, that's just not me. I'm not down to do it. Or I'm not interested. Or
yeah, it happens all the time. I mean, not to be specific, but yeah, I get offers about things all the time, but it's just about the timings and what your brand is, and sometimes it's just not for you, you know?
Let's talk 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, well, you're going to be in 50 Shades of Grey, and you've got to actually perfect that American accent.
The American accent has already been perfected.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear some... Oh, come on.
I can't... Wait.
Oh, she almost went there. I can't.
Because the only thing is, I've been used to going like that, and like I started off by talking like the valleys, and then you know it was all about me. Kind of, I had to like really rehearse it for months because I was not getting it, and I had someone in my ear on set, kind of telling me how to say the words before I said them, because that's how hard it was for me. So. It sounds easy, but it's not.
You kind of have to get into a whole different person, I would think, to be able to kind of make it all work.
Yeah, you do. I can't just get right into it.
So let's talk the album. And I understand you will be doing a collab with Prince?
Well, what I want to make clear is that I've written some songs with Prince, yes, in Paisley Park in Minneapolis. And there are some songs that I'd love on the record. But... I want to, you know, there's a way of doing it with Grace, and he's such a legend that I want to really do his work, you know, properly. So, yes, that's true.
So there will be a Prince track on the album then?
Yes.
Did that blow your mind? I mean, I would assume that Prince is a big influence and somebody that you must look up to.
I mean, it still blows my mind even now. I can't believe it, but I honestly always had this dream in my mind that maybe one day, like, I could be where I want to be in my life. So the fact that Prince really even knew my name was kind of like, oh my goodness, you know, let alone be invited to his studio and write. So it was an incredible experience.
Did it change the way you look at like writing or the way you look at being in the studio at all?
Yeah, it changed everything. It changed on how I was as an artist, because I've just seen his energy and how he leaves his impression in every room he's in, and his fashion and his songwriting and his music. And I don't know, it's just made me be more, I'm more confident in my decisions now.
If you can go back, like all the way back to before you even walked into a studio or started any of this, and look at where you've come, what's the best thing about being where you are with all the traveling and all the, just an amazing whirlwind life, and what's one thing that people don't know about you?
The best thing is traveling. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius, so I can't be in one place. I love traveling, honestly. Like, it's so much fun for me. The one thing they don't really know is that I get so lonely sometimes. I mean, I love my family and all of that, and I haven't seen my mum in a few months, and I don't know, I get like girly. I pretend like I'm more hard and confident. I get a little bit like, Mom, are you there?
Rita Ora's girly side, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're about to get her musical side. I think we're going to get you doing a little performance for us.
Yes.
Cannot wait. Thank you so much for coming in.
Sure.
Great seeing you. Newest Giants fan, ladies and gentlemen, Rita Ora. It is her new obsession, and you're our new obsession.
Yes.
Rita Ora, ladies and gentlemen, St. John's Playhouse at 99.7.